What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I have the fourth part of the world's first level 1 Beast of Reincarnation playthrough. And so far, I would say, like I've mentioned at length, the game's fun, it's enjoyable, but very decent. But it does get a little boring every once in a while, just simply because they played it a little too safe, in my opinion, and I wish they wouldn't have, because this could have been an excellent game, and a Game of the Year contender, but they did hold back a bit, and sadly, that is why I also have my reservations. Let's beat this boss. Warm up a bit, because I have not done any of that. Let's see how far we get today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I certainly need to warm up, huh? Oh, there. Oh, my. Oh, dear. Oh my, okay. That's what got me killed last time. Same exact combo. I knew I was gonna die before I even died. That's what got me killed last time in the previous stream when the boss had a 0 health, by the way. You should have iframes in the recovery, or you should be able to choose when you're trying to pick yourself up, you know? Easy solution there, but will we ever find that? As a choice we have, who knows? Okay, none of those hits are connecting. Dude sucks. You suck! What's up, Dudley? How you doing, brother? Dudley says, I want to buy this, but I just got token. I'm not sure what that game is, but I would say you're not missing out on much by not playing this game. It's very decent, but it's not particularly awesome either. It gets really boring really quickly. It's kind of epic, but there's too much repetitive bosses, repetitive everything. So it's cool, it feels good, but it's just not a very compelling game, you know? I hope you're doing better, man. It's so nice to hear from you. But yeah, I don't think you're missing out on much by not playing this game. Not a bad decision. I think it's fine. It's a decent game for sure. But plays it a little too safe, so it gets a little boring, honestly. It gets pretty boring pretty quick. Raina, thank you so much for following over on Kick. Appreciate you. Especially if you're not a bot. Not nailing these parries at all. Oh, shoot. my dog's dead. That's awesome. Oh no, he's fine now. Now he's fine. Probably too far for roots, huh? Oh, it worked. Okay, lovely. Now he's dead. Okay. Dead. That's so stupid, man. I think the uneven terrain actually messes with the timing for that. That's incredibly frustrating. Dudley says, "Dang, when I first saw this game, I thought it was a must-have. So did I, honestly. But it's truly not. I will be. It's not a must-have necessarily. It's decent to pass the time, but it gets pretty boring very quickly." Dudley says, "I'll see you later on, and thank you again for checking on me, bro. That helped a lot. Been feeling alone, but I've come to God about it. And Bible study yesterday too, so it also helped that I was able to answer questions to help people from Bible study." Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Walter, what's going on, brother? Walter says, "Take care." Walter, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. That's excellent news, Dudley. Yeah, so pretty much I can get one, or, you know, two tapped by that stupid combo. I am doing a challenge run, so of course it's making it more difficult ever so slightly. It's odd because if you're not at the perfect range for that one attack, you can't dodge it correctly. And then you get hit by the subsequent strike and you die because I'm, you know, level 1. Stuff like that. Not being able to quick get up sucks, man. And you get up quickly, but the problem is you get up automatically. Like, you don't get to choose when you get up. And when you get up, you don't have any iframes. It's the same issue that Wuchang Fallen Feathers had at launch that they ended up fixing. But I mean, the combat and stuff feels good, but it all feels the same, you know? If you've played Sekiro, it feels exactly the same, and it feels kind of cheap because it's like, wow, it's exactly the same, but then the combat with the enemies you're facing off with is all very similar. You fight the same type of enemies. The bosses are all kind of the same design. It gets kind of like, man, like they missed the mark. Sadly. Because I thought this was going to be like one of the, like a Game of the Year contender. Oops. But I think it's a decent game, and I am enjoying it. But it gets boring, you know? It does get boring. I was just, I did a review on it, so just want to be honest with it, you know? This could have been something amazing. I don't know what this guy's weakness is. The uneven ground, but I think sometimes because it's uneven, you can't always nail the perfect dodge there. And be cheap. You see how it's all kind of the same comp, and it's a very long fight. I'm not sure how long it would be if you actually leveled up, but Some health back from Koo, hopefully. Almost died there, and I'm gonna die here. Yep. Same exact combo has killed me every single time, by the way, guys. Because it's the same issue. When you get hit, you cannot. You automatically get up. There's no iframes, and you just take damage to the next hit. So, for a level 1 play, you're making it look easy, though. Thank you. Walter says, "I'm here. I thought. Oh, okay. You thought Dudley was leaving. No, no, no. What's up, Walter? I'm glad you're here, brother." Yeah, dude, I'm glad they fixed that. Yeah, in Wuchang, they fixed it, and I loved it. And they made, like, the recovery time faster, the time you can use a flask much faster. Dudley says, "Hey, guess what? At least we got Mortal Shell 2, and I played the beta. Tiny bit. I have not even been able to play but 10 minutes of the beta. I need to, do that immediately." Oh, come on. Lovely. Lovely. See, like, that wasn't even considered a perfect dodge. Even though it was the same timing, so it's very bizarre. That. I am ready to beat this boss. This boss is terrible. He flies around a bit too much. Uh oh, shoot, he's gonna hit me. Darn it, Taurus. Dude, there? That's ridiculous. Right here, it's the same combo. Koo, I need you, brother. I think I'm finally out of arrows. So glad we got Mortal Shell 2 coming though, and we got the beta, that's or the demo or whatever. That's incredibly exciting. Not sure what they want me to do here. It's almost like I'm better off being in a zone where I am gonna get hit, as opposed to like a safe zone in between those red marks. Yeah, like the range there was insane. He was doing a projectile at that range. It's very bizarre. Yeah, I haven't been able to even play it before like 10 minutes. I started a few days ago and then I got busy. Okay, hopefully we can get that dropping or plunging attack here. We can speed this up because I definitely want to get through this. This is not a game I want to feature for weeks and weeks and weeks. I want to be done with it so we can get to the beta, and I'll just do the beta alongside you guys, honestly, for Mortal Shell 2. And then on the 17th, we'll be playing it, the full version. Okay, so lock on, thank you. None of those hits are connected. I'm getting hit more and more just by trying to chain together Koo attacks. Why won't it let me shoot? I have 2 arrows. The hell? We need health. What's up, fam? How you doing? Happy Friday to you, brother. So yeah, it's weird because even though you can dodge at the same time, right? Like you can make that dodge at the exact same or the precise timing you're supposed to dodge it. If you're not at a point where you're going to receive damage, then you can actually go into or receive damage by one of those tendrils, even if you dodge it right. So you don't get iframes necessarily. You truly do have to dodge the item, which is dumb because they're everywhere. There's a game I want to check. It's called Relic the First Guardian. Yeah, I was gonna get that, but it just seemed a little unpolished, and I was looking at it and I was like, man, I was gonna actually get that instead of this. Now I'm looking back, I might have maybe enjoyed that a little bit more. But it's hard. I mean, you don't know. I mean, it's hard to make the decision because you can't believe what everybody else is saying necessarily. So you gotta test it out for yourself sometimes. But yeah, I think I may have had more fun with Relic the First Guardian, even though it's a little bit less polished. It would have been a little bit less redundant and repetitive than this game, which in my case would have made it more fun. The game's okay, fam. It's a little I think it's like the story and the design is like really cool, but unfortunately, it's just really repetitive, incredibly repetitive. So you feel like you're doing the same thing all the time. And the story is nice, but it's just a really different pace from like the combat and stuff. Every single fight, you know, you're kind of doing the same exact thing. So it does get a little boring. So they played it really safe, unfortunately. So like this is definitely not like a Game of the Year contender or anything like that, unfortunately. But the combat and stuff feels great, and I really like that. The story's really good. It's just everything is so repetitive. All the bosses are the exact same design. There's only a few different types of enemies, and this is the people that made Pokemon, so it's like you would think variety would be their strength, but not at all. Can't really see. He's gonna shoot his little tail at me. You know what that is. Oh, he's raging. Of course, Koo died right when I wanted to apply fire. Koo, you suck! Will this be a no? Oh, so close. He's spamming because he knows that's the only attack that can kill me. That's so stupid, man. My camera went so bizarre on me right there. Went bonkers. Focusing so I can kill this guy because this fight's annoying. And then I'll get to chat. Man, this guy is terrible. Oh, whoa, that was a weird angle. Come here, dude, bro. You're changing up your pattern. You never do that. Come on. Do something I recognize. He's spamming this because it's like the cheapest attack he's got. Look at that. 3 times. 4 times. That's redonkulous. This should kill him, hopefully. There you go. My goodness, what a terrible, terrible fight. That was really poorly designed, man. He's gonna break open that thing. Oh, he ran away, because that's what happens every time you fight a boss. They run away and you fight him again. At least 3 times. Petal Barrage, there you go. Huh, okay. Well, that was terrible. Shayla, what's going on? How you doing? Fam says I'm doing good. How's the game? The game is very mediocre. Decent, but it gets so boring so fast. It could have been incredible. And sadly, it's not. They're already working on updating it already. They posted recent updates on PSN. Yeah, but what are they going to do? You know, unless they add a bunch of enemies, unless they, you know, change some of the pacing and all that. It's like, are they going to patch do that? Probably not. I don't think they can Crimson Desert their way out of this one, you know? I don't think they can Crimson Desert their way out of it. The changes are, like, aside from, like, the iframes on getting up and stuff like that, they're not really things they can do. It's more like design choices they made that you can't you can't go back on. So that's the problem with it. I think that, unfortunately, like, patches aren't going to be the issue. They're not going to be the way to fix the game. It's design choices they made that made it kind of like... Everything's just too repetitive. That boss, I guarantee we'll fight that boss 2 more times. I bet money. Fam says, as expected from Game Freak, they don't have much experience with these types of games. They even fumble on their own signature franchise. Also true. And that's what I mean, they love repetition in terms of, like, they always use the same formula. So I think they played it incredibly safe in that regard as well. Oh, they die really quick. Critical hit. Yeah, I agree, fam. 100%. Dudley says, wow. R Square says, what's good, sir? It's Friday. It sure is. Friday, it's the last full week of summer. Before a brand new routine. R Square says, dude, that boss was designed cheap. I've never seen a boss spam that many times. Yeah, that was insane. He spammed about 5 times, I think, and that's the attack that can pretty much one-shot you. So it's cheap.
Emma,
oh, they're updating the Relic game. Nice. Yeah, that I have seen as well. And that would be like performance optimization, like a little bit more polished. That can be fixed with patches. And I'm excited about that. Now, in regards to the other one, what was it? Oh, this game? Yeah, you can't patch your way out of the game design, you know? But Relic the First Guardian, on the other hand, that's still something you can save. They can't see me because I have this, like, super stealthy garb on, but he needs to, like, not face me. Okay, good luck on the game, man. Good night, folks. Take care, fam. Hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for stopping by. Don't buy Beast of Reincarnation unless you get it for free. Or for cheap. I saw the prompt, man. Okay. I didn't know his attack. That's a cool little combo. He looks awesome too. Okay. I think we just run past these guys, right? You can run past everything in the game, by the way. I don't have to be fighting any of these things, except the bosses, of course. Oh no, this is actually fire. I thought I was in a... I thought they were plants, man, for the longest. I thought that was... I thought that was literally something I could crouch in. I had no clue that's what that was. Whoops. That was like ethereal plants. Whoopsie. 02984. Annyeonghaseyo, Inhuman. What's up, Marcus? How you doing? Annyeonghaseyo. How you doing, Marcus? Welcome back. I knew you were busy, but I was like, man, I missed this guy. Like, where's this guy been? You've missed my whole like hunt showdown phase, I think. There was a phase I was going through. You missed some good stuff. Beast of Reincarnation is kind of, you know, it's definitely decent. I mean, like, the game looks nice, it plays good, but it's super repetitive. And so there's a few things about it that I'm like, man, I just wish design-wise they would have gone a different direction. But unfortunately, it is like Game Freak's biggest deviation from their standard formula, so I do give them some grace for that. But man, this could have been a Game of the Year contender if they executed it differently. Hold on, ouch. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. Everybody's here in chat. It's awesome to see everybody in chat again. I'm fine, my friend. Thank you. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. We'll grab this real quick. We need like, what, 6 more before we get a benefit? Dragon Vein Shrine. There's like 50 of these things. Which means there must be some dotted in the first areas as well. Cheers for the code. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I was just trying to keep you up to date on life on this side of things. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here. Right? Maybe not. Maybe you don't have to do that. Maybe I'm making it way too complicated. There must be an explosive barrel on the other side, I guess. Okay, hold on. Can I not crouch through here then? Nope. She starts walking. Oh, this is just a weird little game, isn't it? It wants me to go through here. There you go. Okay, still taking fire damage. The fire damage persists. Too many enemies fighting at once, in my opinion. It's a lot. That's a lot to deal with right now. One little flower. Hold him down. You know what we could do? You just run right past him. Could run right past him. Get to the objective and fight that bull another 30 times. Marcus, are you enjoying this game? Not my thing, but I heard good things, but also heard it's quite short game for the money. You know, it's very decent, but that's all I can give it. Like, it's not particularly an exciting game after, like, the novelty wears off immediately because the combat is very similar to what we've seen before in Sekiro. But then they have no, like, diversity and enemy variety or anything like that. The boss fights, you fight every boss at least 3 times, so it gets so repetitive. And I'm just wasn't expecting that from this game. I was expecting, like, super cinematic kind of boss fights and things like that. And the fights themselves are, but if you fight the same boss 3 times, and every single boss is always the same formula, you encounter the boss, you beat it, it escapes. Then you go chase it down, you beat it 2 more times. It's ridiculous. It's so bizarre, a choice they made. I guess we just go up. But yeah, I'm just, now at this point, I mean, I'm doing a challenge run, like I'm not leveling and stuff. So that's a little bit, I mean, there's a skill tree you can kind of expand upon to make it a little bit different in terms of the playstyle. But I have tons of abilities already unlocked, you know, it's just more so, it's the actual design of the bosses, the design of the enemies, and there's only like a few basic types of enemies, you know, that they went with that made it incredibly repetitive and incredibly redundant. The pacing is also a bit odd in many instances, but after like the 2nd chapter it starts making more sense. But you have an incredibly slow pace, like, you know, kind of more like introspective story, and then you have like this kind of fast-paced combat, you know, so it's just weird. You know, you can tell they were trying to figure out what the hell to do, and they didn't quite nail it. I'm not fighting any of these things. There's just no need. No need. Shayla says, I have my hands busy making dinner and sourdough banana bread. Really? But I'm listening in. Hope you're well, Marcus. Shayla says, Marcus says, oh, hi, Lemonade. Hope you're well. Hold on 1 second. I can't just knock something over. Something that sounded like glass. Yeah, Saber knocking stuff over, man. I don't know how to get him off the tops of tables. Like, he keeps getting on our desks and everything, and the other cats don't do that. But yeah, he's a mess, man. Marcus, oh, hi, Limited. Yep, I'm well. Thank you. Hope you're well. Busy as always. I see with your things, your food things. Sourdough banana bread sounds really good. Is it normally made with sourdough? Well, you're doing stuff with your hands. I don't know. That's interesting, though. Very, very interesting. And I'm glad you're here, Shayla. You're always lurking, and I appreciate that. You're always here when you can be, and I really do thank you guys for that. Let's see here. Yeah, Saber is just, he's chaos and incarnate, that one. No fall damage. I need to go up like the staircase or something? I'm looking for that. I was like, where's the waypoint? I guess it goes away when you're in combat. No, I'm gonna mess up. Son of a... I missed. Young cats will always want to go up on things like the height wears off with 8. Okay, I cannot wait for that because he... Like, we've tried to, like, cat-proof everything, but oh my goodness, like, he'll just knock stuff over. He's broken so many things. I'm like, dude. That's the only thing he does, and he just happens to want to do it also in the latest time as well, or the wee hours of the morning. These last few weeks, I tell you, I have never had such little sleep. Now that he's out and he's like free to mingle with everybody, oh my gosh, he's too funny. But yeah, he's a pain. I love him to death though. But yeah, he's always getting into something. And then, like, during, like, and the times whenever we're, like, ready to, you know, be with him and give him all the attention, he wants to sleep. I'm like, dude, what? Something like when we're asleep. Or, like, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning. And he wants to mess around. He's a fiend, that one. Alright, good. Says, so you can bake a lot of foods that includes flour and water with either a ripe sourdough starter or sourdough discard to get the benefits of the sourdough. Oh, nice. Ghost is like that, though. Real clumsy boy. The thing with Saber is he's doing it on purpose. Like, I don't know what compels him to do it. Like, he'll do it and I'll be like, Saber. And he gets down and his ears get all, like, flat. And he just starts doing doing it even more, you know, like he starts, like, say for example, he's scratching something he's not supposed to be scratching on or whatever, or anything. He'll just start doing it, or if it's like, hey, get off the table. He gets down and he thinks it's like a game, you know. So I try and like call him and be like, Saber, like, come on, and I try and just redirect him, and that usually works a little bit better. But he's just, I think he's just goofing around. Like that's just him playing, you know. Oh, that was awesome. I think he's just playing. And that's what he thinks is a game. He thinks like, oh, he's gonna chase me now. It's like, no. But yeah, once he gets through that phase, that'd be wonderful because the girls were like that, but not to that same extent. Like they were much more chill. And I think it's because they're girls. Like they were like just easier. He's like climbing like he's King Kong on the Empire State. And it's really funny though. All the goodies! Look at all that. Nice. Ghost is like that. Yeah, this one's not clumsy. He's incredibly coordinated, except he just, like, actively seeks destruction. An orange boy. Yeah, he's an agent of chaos, for sure. But I think he thinks it's fun, or it's like a game. And so, like, okay, I gotta go, get up and grab him. And so he thinks, like, oh, he's gonna have to catch me. Like, you know, I think that's what I perceive it as anyways. As his little ears get all flat, and he's not, like, mad or scared. He's just like, oh, he's, like, excited, like, really excited. I'm like, oh, dude. Like, it's so cute, but I was also like, stop ruining my stuff. He was, like, hacking the mainframe on my laptop the other day, and I was like, what the hell? He was sitting on my laptop just pushing buttons. Pressing keys. It was hilarious, but I was like, oh my gosh. He may or may not have messed up some of my OBS settings, but I fixed them. Marcus, this is youth and human. Saber will calm down. Girl cats are more measured. Boys will just get bonkers when young. Yeah, the girls, like, what they would do. Well, I remember because we got him around all the. Well, he's been the youngest we've obtained so far, like, and had to like raise. We got the girls probably around, say, 5 to 6 months, both of them, and they would have their little zoomies at night and stuff. And it was funny because I'm always the one that's kind of like the night owl. So when I'm getting ready to tuck in, they start acting crazy. And anyways, it was really funny because they would, I guess when I'm about to lay down, like, I moved my feet and they would come up and like whap my feet. It was so funny. And it would scare the crap out of me because I'd be going to sleep. And then they'd be like, ka-cha! And they both did that. And even though we bought them like many months, almost a year or so apart, years actually apart. But yeah, it was pretty funny. He, on the other hand, he'll sleep and chill, whatever, but then like at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, he's like going crazy. Wait, what? Light the fires in the proper order? Ooh. How do I light a fire? Sun, moon, and earth, okay. Sun, moon, earth. It's me. Light the celestial bodies in the order they were born. Okay. I'll be sun, earth, moon, sun, moon. Where are these things? That's the sun. That's the moon. Okay, so sun would be oldest. We got this. Shayla says, my cat only knocks things off to get my attention. It means his food's empty. His water fountain isn't putting out water. He just wants attention. Yeah, they're so goofy. Like, the way they're just very different from dogs. And it was funny because I did have to watch my sister's dogs for like a week. And man, I would take cats over dogs any day. But it was really funny because the way that they communicate is just so different. I guess that worked, right? It must have worked. Yeah, we have a little fountain for them too, and they love that. They much prefer that to like sitting water in the bowls, so we always use the fountains. It's just night and day difference how much they go to those. And they drink so much more with the fountain, so I think they like, I don't know, running water. Cool. This means we should ring the bell. Okay. How does one get up there, though? It's just always bizarre how they want you to get up. I'm gonna follow this little subtle blue guiding light here. That should help. No! It goes all the way through here. But why? That just doesn't seem natural. Seems unnatural. What is this? Oh, that would have been for the lift, maybe? I don't know. Most cats instinctively prefer running water, often in the wild, second largest contaminant. Yeah, indeed. Even for us, it's better that way. You just have a better chance. Should always still try and sterilize it, though. But yeah, they like, once we introduce them to the fountains, they love them. Oh, come on. That's what, see, we try for the stealth. It did not pan out. Oh my goodness, my eye itches. Good, that reset him. That was very Dark Soulsy. It's not a Souls-like though, I promise. Marcus says, you gotta check out that Ghost Recon Definitive Edition. It's a amazing new DLC, 60 FPS, all it is just a load of stuff, but will cost you 90 bucks. But you get discount if you got the original. You know, I think I got the years and years ago on the Xbox One. I got it. So why are they coming out with new content like 10 years later? Because I mean, this was around the time I started my channels. I started doing YouTube when Ghost Recon Wildlands came out. Why the sudden like update 10 years later, or has it been updated? Also, I know nothing about Breakpoint. Wildlands was more of like a open world kind of in a sense, which was kind of interesting because you didn't really have that back then. Like maybe Far Cry, but that was about it. But Far Cry only certain games, not necessarily all of them, right? So it was interesting because Wildlands was Ghost Recon had excellent gunplay and all that stuff was just so good. SOCOM was another one I absolutely loved that felt and played very similarly. Interesting thing is that they kind of opened up the world and you had like this entire like playground, you know, like sandboxy kind of military-esque playground, which was really cool. Hadn't really been done in that scope before. Breakpoint, I don't know much about it, but I feel like that is probably when they try to compete with like the Division or something. I don't know. But who knows? Now what do I do? What are the golems up to there? So it's on Xbox Store, probably the same for the PS Store, hopefully. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ghost Recon and SOCOM were always some of my favorites. This was before Rainbow Six was even a thing, really. I mean, you know, it was always it was the thing, but Rainbow Six is the PvP kind of focused one that I truly love. But now I've picked up, which is Tom Clancy as well. I've picked up this extraction shooter called Hunt Showdown, and it's just so damn good. Like, I can't stop playing it. I was featuring it pretty much back to back for like a period of like like 30 days at least. I mean, it was close to a month at the very least. And it was really good. I enjoy that. The gunplay is unlike anything I've ever experienced. It's got some of the best gunplay. It's not like anything you would ever play in a modern day FPS at all. Like, you reload and it's like you're reloading one bullet at a time and your shots have to count, and it's just incredible. But yeah, I like Tom Clancy's stuff. Been a big fan of Ghost Recon. I forgot who did SOCOM, but it was like SOCOM Navy SEALs or something like that. That was always really good. Had excellent PvP before that was even, you know, became like a standard in gaming, to have the multiplayer aspect of it. So it was, gosh, it was good. I'm just doing stuff. Legendary Gamer says, let's go! Indeed. Wildlands was better than Breakpoint in my opinion. Don't know why they have updated it at all, but I had a look at last night. It's just great. So much stuff, and the Predator mission's back. And I remember that too. The whole Predator thing and all that. I wanted to revisit it when that came out. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I'll definitely look into it. The problem is, since you've been gone, like, I was doing a challenge run for Walter. I was doing a cheese all bosses run for Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. And what happened is, there happened to be like lots of storms. We've had tons of storms like the last few weeks. Not since, but during that period of time, it was storm after storm after storm. The power went out, and my Xbox cords, like the power cord, I think it fried because the little box that typically lights up, and it's like the power surge box, or what I believe it is anyways, it didn't have the light. So I'm like, okay, so I tried to replace that on eBay. They sent me the wrong HDMI cord instead, because the guy was like out of town and he didn't know what the hell he was doing. I got a refund and all that stuff, but he didn't give me the right cords. Then I went to this retro gaming store and they had everything but Xbox One stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I haven't been able to finish that run for that reason. I say all that to say that on the Xbox One, I am like 99% certain that I have Ghost Recon Wildlands, because that's where I played it first. I started streaming first on Xbox before PlayStation, so it should be there for sure. Here we go. We're fighting the boss a second time. Will we fight the boss a third time? Oh yeah, the Predator. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check it out for sure. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my Xbox turned back on though. I'm probably just gonna return to eBay and go that route again. This boss is so cheap, man. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully they don't draw this out more than it needs to be. These guys are gonna be a problem, aren't they? Dude, y'all are like in my face. That's new. A new attack that I couldn't even see because I was fighting these dummies. Oh goodness. But yeah, all in all, super exciting news. And what's cool about the new update is there's like, I don't know, whatever the main feature is, it's called La Llorona, and that is like a folklore, kind of like a ghost in like Mexican culture, like a, you know, it's like a ghost story, if you would. And she looks cool, by the way. She looks really cool. Ouch. Oh my goodness. No! I'm gonna have to take out these little guys here. No, 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 no. Wrong enemy. That's okay, though. Fortunately, they're not too difficult. Get out of here. Jeez. Okay, that was scary. That was the same attack, actually. Okay, that's... So all he did was he actually used his root attack, but he was just in close range. I thought he had dug his head in, and then I was like, they don't usually introduce new attacks in Phase 2, so... Marcus, we'll see how much it is on PlayStation or BRB. Oh, gosh. Oh, no worries, man. I'm gonna figure out this Xbox thing. All I have to do is get new cores. I know it is, because that poor Xbox has been through it, and I know it's just the cords, because that box is supposed to have a light. And ever since that day, when I woke up, I realized the light was dim. Yeah, that messed everything up. Oh gosh. Let's do this. Thank you. Please. Time to heal, please. I think I might die here. Oh my god, yep, I'm dead. So does it make sense to kill those creatures? I don't even... But yeah, Ghost Recon's is definitely a classic. It's so bizarre that they updated it after all these years. And so I remember playing it, and I actually streamed it many, many years ago. This is probably 10 years ago. And the funny thing about it is back then, YouTube was still figuring out I'd say it's DMCA, or for lack of a better term, copyright type policies when it came to gaming and stuff. And man, oh man, like, it was so interesting because there was like this purge that it did that impacted so many channels, where if you were just doing no commentary streams, it would essentially mark it as copyright, and then it would be removed. So that was during like this purge era that when I just started, and it was really, really crazy because a lot of times you weren't using commentary, and at the time you had something called annotations, and I was using annotations because not every channel was like a voice channel. It was actually not very common for everybody to be talking, you know. It was just weird. It's different times. It's just so interesting to see how everything's changed, though. I died again. I have a feeling if I don't kill them, they're going to continue healing the boss, similar to what we had with the previous boss fight. So maybe if Rox pops in, I can see what if you have to kill those guys or not. I might just actually take him out with my long range attacks. Get out of here! But see, it's the same fight. We just had this fight, right? The only thing they've done is add these enemies. Oh my gosh. I thought I parried that. I think we need to change our... Well, our sword is the highest damage sword, so that we have in our arsenal right now, so it's fine. Interesting. Alright, so... You know, I think we do need to change our sword, though, because there is one that has... Yep, nearby foes can be damaged. And the difference in damage output is so minimal, honestly. This might actually help us. Okay. Right. Now we go for the roots. And we go for the kill. Dodge! Oh my goodness. Well, that's the strategy right there. That lightning is very powerful. Had the bull not come back around, we would have been able to take out the ads. So I hope they don't just keep pouring in, though. If they do, that's going to be tough. Managing more than one enemy in this game is already a challenge, but doing it when you die in 1 or 2 hits, not the best. Ill-advised. Ill-advised, I say. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh no. So I have noticed if you don't look at the enemy that's striking you, you can't parry. So there's some games that are like that where you can be, you know, your back can be to the enemy, and if they strike you, as long as you input the block button, then you're fine. I think like Neo, for example, is like that. Now I want to say that like Dark Souls is not. Like if you're not facing the enemy, you will not be able to block. So Marcus is 114 bucks. Damn, 114 bucks. We'll buy for you if you want. Not to stream, but to have to play on your own time. Oh man, I don't think you need to do that. Let me take a look and find a way, because I can log into my Xbox account and see if I have it. Because if I have it and you can get it at a discount, all I need to do is find replacement cords and I can play it on the Xbox One. Because I'd hate for you to have to do that. That is very, very kind of you. And of course, like always, as always, you guys are so amazing, man. But I don't want you to have to do that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I would not want you to do that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get hit right in the face. I'm blocking. I'm mashing parry. Yep, got hit in the face. It is a new attack. But he is doing an attack. I was right, he did dig his head in the hole. I did parry. I mean, I did dodge there. That's so weird. This fight sucks. This fight is really bad. And the problem with this particular boss is he retreats back. There's periods of time where you just cannot hit him. Now we have ads as well, so it's like, ugh. Oh, I see. For PS5, not Xbox. Oh. I don't know, man. It's a lot. That's a lot. I don't have to do that. I don't. You guys always give so much. I don't want you to have to do that. Man, these guys are tanky, man. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Rethink the strategy. Do we just go for the bull? And then if we happen to hit the little dudes, we do. Powering through them doesn't seem to be the answer. I don't know. I don't know why I put myself through these little challenge runs. Honestly, for this game, it was because I was just bored. Wait, actually, no. We'll just do that, and then there you go. Oh, they're really weak to that. So we just do blue. Oh, okay. How come I didn't know that was their weakness? Never mind. We go for the little guys. Always go for the little guys. Marcus says, we'll be on chat for another hour or so. You think about it, and we'll ask again. Like, okay, no doubt, Marcus. I appreciate you, man. You guys are so awesome. You just give so much. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel bad. Especially if you're not gonna, be seeing it, or won't be on stream, because we have like pretty much 2 games every month to cover. So I'm gonna, so we wouldn't probably realistically wouldn't see it on stream. There's no okay. There's no way you survived. That was a really cool fatality. Whoa. Probably should have got. Yep, there you go. That works. Do I get iframes here? That shouldn't be so hard to dodge. So the attack when he stomps once, and then the second stomp has all those red lights, that should be an attack that I can perfect dodge. But if you're not in an area where you can be, where you're going to be struck, you can actually dodge into the tendrils and kill yourself. So that's really weird the way that feels. There you go. Perfect. Now we're gonna get these guys together and do the bloom, because they seemingly can't deal with that. That's awesome. That's really nice, by the way. Give me iframes! Okay, dude, bro. What is happening? Okay, they're gone. My goodness. Now I can focus on this guy. This is the new attack. Spider lilies. Those are so beautiful. I wonder if are those real? They look too cool to be real. I see them on anime all the time though. They gotta be real. What are you weak to? What are you weak to? Not that. Alright, so the little guys haven't come back yet, which is excellent. It's almost like, I need to like, whoa, situate myself onto one of those tendrils, like I'm gonna get hit, and then avoid it, which is really scary. Yeah. Let's get some health back from Koo. We're gonna try to save our syringes. Very nice. Man, this fight. Very repetitive. I'm gonna go ahead and use a syringe. A stim pack. Very Fallout, right? He's way over there, so we need to put some pressure on him. A puppy dog's not doing too good. Whoa! Koo's back. Alright, let's do this, guys. Hey, Saber. I see you. Oh, he's jumping on my desk. I'm just gonna ignore him, see what he does. See what the damage is. My goodness. Oh! Oh my gosh. Hold on. Saber is on my computer. No, 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 no. Get down. Come here. Good boy. Ugh. He was on my computer. He was on my laptop. He's typing stuff. Oh, please. That was hilarious. He was on the TV stand, and then he got on my desk, and he popped up behind my monitor. I was like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? He's so goofy, man. I swear he's just doing it for the lulz. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna go with this and then the roots, right? Now we'll go fire. Almost died there. Holy moly. Once we get through this, I think it'll be kind of all downhill from there. We're almost about to stagger him, which is great. Nice perfect dodge here. There you go. That was terrifying. Koo, why do you keep barking? You weirdo. There you go. Nice, excellent damage. Excellent damage. Alright. I forgot how to change my weapon. That's a rage attack. We don't know what this is. Wow, that was terrifying. Emma. Maybe roots? Do we go roots? I don't know. I'm terrified right now. Of course he's stunned. No! I'm scared. Oh my goodness. My first actual heal, it's fine. Oh, actually my second, that's okay. So we have a few more. This is doable. Okay, good gravy. Oh my gosh. Marcus says, as I said, forgot streaming Larkins. I know you get a lot of games upcoming. Just for a chill game on your lonesome. Career worked out better than expected, so yeah, no problems in buying for you, May. That's so awesome. I am so happy. I was hoping that it would turn out like that, and it seems like it did, and that's amazing. Well, that's really good. Oh no, the problem is, do I have to fight this boss again in phase 1 if I die in phase 2? I don't remember if we've been having to do that. I think so. Which is kind of miserable. That's awesome, man. I'm so glad. Yeah, Korea is pretty awesome. It's fun. For sure. Oh gosh. See, the thing is, whenever they transform, they just look way different. And so the timing of like when you're supposed to get your strikes and stuff like seems off. Like there. That's new. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he runs, and he does another one, right? That's okay. Hey, we survived. It's all that matters. I think we go roots. Oh, he's tired. And get on. We have one more actual heal. Oh gosh. There. Oh, come on, Koo. I need you, buddy. Whoa, I got hit really hard there. I totally parried that. That's okay, though. We'll agree to disagree. That was terrifying. I don't think he likes fire. Oh, he's fine. He doesn't mind it. I stand corrected. The weird angle he did that strike from, so I couldn't get the parry off. It's okay. Maybe we go roots again. Need to get health back from Koo, so we're going to keep him on the offensive here, because if not, we're in trouble. There we go. Three, 4, and then this weird attack here. I always miss that, it's okay. Oh, she's stunned. This is good. One more and we got it. Maybe we go roots again? I don't know. The fire doesn't seem to be doing too much. Ow. That's not good. We need Koo to give us our health back. Oh, he's hurt. Yeah, we need our health. We need to keep using Koo as much as we can here. terrifying. Give me health, Koo! Oh goodness, I messed up. Oh no! The boss had no health! So what happens there is he strikes from one angle and he's running around, so your character model moves. So like I said, you can't parry if you're not facing it. Oh, that's so annoying. That looks like the Elden Ring boss, the Falling Star Beast. I was trying to remember the name of it. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Marcus, I can't wait to play it, but got to do those Skyrim load orders in the B4 stuff. Also, the Stalker 2 massive update and DLC upcoming. Such a mad time for games right now. I know, not to mention all the new releases coming out. So it's just, it's insane how many things are happening all at once. It is an excellent time for gaming though, for sure. So if I don't kill those guys immediately, they're just gonna destroy me. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff coming up for sure. That Ghost Recon thing came out of nowhere, and I really like the design for the La Llorona character and stuff. That was pretty neat. The Stalker 2, I saw something on Twitter. I wasn't sure what. But I think it was actual new content update, not just like performance type stuff, so which is always good. It wanted to go. Die, dude, I need to kill you now. Okay, that worked. Barely. At least they don't come back. Puppy dog's down already. Don't really need him right now. It's okay though. Maybe we just hold block on that part. Very good. This is just a war of attrition, man. Every fight is like a 10-minute ordeal. Thank you. Falling Star Beast. That was such a great boss. This came out of nowhere too. It's like, what the heck? The resilience is extraordinary. They never die. All the bosses are the same. I guess is you're right, Lemonade. Of the Falling Star Beast Hammer, which was so OP, they nerfed it to hell. Yeah, it was really strong. It was so heavy too, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. I think it was super heavy. The only Souls game I know anything about, hey, it's a good one. If you're gonna have knowledge, at least have knowledge of an amazing one. It is quite good. Up next, we got Mortal Shell 2 after this game. And then September, we have Wolverine and Onimusha. October, we have Valor Mortis and Phantom Blade Zero. And then hell, I don't even know beyond that. Honestly, 3 months is plenty of time. Oh, Koo, quit dying. I need you to live. You're dying a little bit too much for me, Koo. Two-handed colossal weapon, yeah. I love that colossal was a class. Like, how awesome is that? Terrible angle, man. The camera's not in the right zoom. There you go. It auto-corrected there if you saw that. We have all of our heals. I'm about to stun this fool. Get wrecked. Get wrecked! These fights are so long, man. And I have to be like pretty much flawless execution because I die in 2 hits. So if I suck at reading chat today, I apologize. Should have gone with roots, huh? It didn't work that time. Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot. Shay, this is just so psyched about Mortal Shell 2, but probably won't be able to play it immediately after release. No worries. You have too much going, huh? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, we got school starting, we got all kinds of stuff happening too. It's like, oh my goodness. All kinds of things going on. New routine coming up. Can you stop running around? He just doesn't care. Why would you die there, brother? I need to save those for his phase 2. See, the fights are just too long. Now I wonder if the fights are this long because I haven't leveled up a single time. Very possible. It just becomes like an attrition thing, you know, like a vigilance task where I'm like doing the same thing over so much, even if I'm doing it perfect. Like you just get tired of like doing it. Okay, I got to time it every single time. Well, where'd he come from?
Emma.
Did it work? Gotta have to wake him up anyways, right? Eventually. Puppy dog. So close. Okay. Whew. Marcus Susanna says hi and sends love, and Human says hi to Mrs. Lemons. Oh, absolutely. How you doing, Susanna? Hope you're doing fantastic. Missed you. Marcus says yes, that could be the reason, being level 1. I mean, my gosh, I am such a masochist. And I don't know why, because it brings me no pleasure. Like, it brings me no pleasure whatsoever. Other than I'm not bored. But the fighting in this particular game and the combat does get a little repetitive, so I'm like, huh? Oh yes, I must parry. I don't know, I'm a weird conflicted individual, aren't I? Alright, come on, let's butter this muffin. Let's go with the fire. And those oddly angled thorns of yours. Roots his ass. Root his ass to the ground. Did it work? Did it work? Maybe not. Maybe fire? No comment there. I'm telling you, it brings me no pleasure. Not in this particular instance for sure, because it's like, I'm like, ow. Oh my goodness, I'm about to die. Holy balls, I wasn't ready for that. Alright, Koo, do your thing, brother. Tail swipe coming. And I got hit anyways, I don't know how the hell. No heals after this. Gotta get our health back like crazy fast. Nice, you got staggered. Oh goodness. Heal, little guy. This one's being stubborn. He really is, Luke. How you doing, brother? I feel like if I'm parrying, my dog shouldn't get hurt. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's too much to ask. I'm not gonna lie, I almost screwed that up. His tail's not long yet, so we should be okay. Tail's long, okay. Play it safe. There you go. How would you do that point blank range, you psychopath? No more heals for Koo, which means I have no more passive healing. He's back. He's dead. Koo, brother, like, why, dude? I need him. Need him most. Dead again. Not ideal. Oh. My goodness, that was way too fast. That could have killed me. Oh my god. This fight just lasts too long, man. It's like I'm just tired of it. It's a vigilance task. It's like if I'm freaking watching air traffic control or whatever. And people are dying because I'm falling asleep. The bosses seem so tiring. Yeah, I am like at my limit. No comment there. This game has some clear obscure vibes. Yeah, it does, especially with the dynamic, like turn-based combat for sure. Lau says, "Hey, hi, dang, got something interesting. Look forward to like future game showcase." Okay, I have no clue what you're talking about. Clear Obscure was a great game. I played through multiple times. Really? I haven't even beat it the one time. I wasn't able to beat it the one time, but I was on hard mode, and man, hard mode is no joke. I got the parry, but it didn't work. I mean, I got the dodge, but it didn't work for some reason. Those blue, like kanji, like the symbols, that meant that I got the perfect dodge, but I still got hit. Okay, that was lovely. Had such good potential. Yeah, it really did. It did until it didn't. Sword in hands now. They really could have done something special with this one. Alright, at least we do a little bit more damage. Rox says, "Hello everyone, what's up, Rox? Fighting this boring boss, this boring game." Oh shoot. I forgot about you guys, because it's been 30 minutes since my last attempt. Game sucks. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Rock says, "Hello everyone. Marcus has not played it myself, Lemonade, but everyone raved on how good it was." Yeah, it was pretty good. I think the story was phenomenal. I think the combat, even though it was turn-based, was really well done. I enjoyed it. Shayla says, "Yeah, the story of Claire Obscure is really good, especially once you dove into some lore." She says, "Hey Rocks." Luke says, "I bought a game a while ago that was the same. Looked so good until I played it, and after a few hours I was sick of just doing the same thing over and over." Yeah. That's how I feel like with this game. It's like it's not a bad game, but it's like they don't know when to stop. Like, why would they do the same boss again every single time? Like, who quality tested this and was like, "Yep, that's a great idea. We should do the same fight 3 times for every single boss. You encounter it runs away, you go find it, and then you fight it 2 times again." So it's like you fight every boss 3 times, man. It's absolutely insane. Marcus says, hello, Rocks. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're good. Yeah, now I'm so used to fighting the other phases. And it's been like 15 minutes. I gotta remember how to kill these idiots. Let's do this. There you go. Cool. Okay, then we got one more fool. Go. He's just spamming because I'm in the corner. Like, what a cheap bastard. I like it though. I'd do the same thing if I was a boss. His tail's gonna grow. I missed because I was poking my nose. Just kidding. Curious, yeah. 6 tonics already, that's good. I'll save him though. The problem is they don't test the game. There's no way they tested this. There's no way they're like, yep, this is what they should do. We should totally fight every boss 3 times every single time. What the hell were they thinking? A game generated by AI. AI enemies. It's a chat GPT thing. The bull moves like the deer. They all move the same. And they all have the same head attacks, and this one just happens to run away a million times more. Like, I'm almost like in a trance-like state right now. Like, I'm like half asleep. And it's just muscle memory. I'm like fully on muscle memory right now. It's so interesting how like they made a cool fight like weird. They made a fight like this like not very exciting. I parried that. My poor puppy didn't. Okay. Hiya! I'm literally like hypnotized, and not in a good way. I'm just like, oh, it's all muscle memory. I couldn't even tell you or dictate what he's doing. I'm just like, I know to do L1 and then press circle every once in a while. Oh, my nose. Don't fail me. Yeah. Oh, God. You made me laugh so much earlier with the don't know what you're talking about Gamecom thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It was just hard to read. It was really hard to read in the middle of a combat scene. I have no clue what the hell's happening. I know Gamescom is like either going on or something. I see a lot of people putting like I don't know. It's like I don't know what they're talking about right now. Also, they better have some good announcements. We'll have to reply on that later for Susanna. The game is finished. Load it now. It looks like the same swipe attack from the mini boss day 1. Yeah, every boss has they all have the same attacks. They all do the same things. He's gonna fling his tail at me. Or is he? Nice. I'm dead because it's the same freaking problem we've had since yesterday. When you get up, when you get knocked back, you automatically get up. But during that get up animation, you don't have iframes. So you are always going to take damage again if the boss has any subsequent strike. So either give me iframes or give me control when I get up. I've died to that so many freaking times. Release the game, says Rox. Shayla says, yeah, Liza P YouTube channel released a couple of videos over the last 2 days. One video was pretty interesting behind the scenes of the DLC. I haven't watched the other yet. Game comedy. This is not funny. This is not funny to me. Like, I'm almost tempted to not do the challenge and just level up and then just go. But I don't have any Amrita. Because it's not like, I always do this. I don't know why I do this to myself, but it's not for the views, I'll tell you that. Because no matter how many things I've done world's first and blah blah blah, it doesn't really matter. I don't know why I do this. Because now I'm just miserable. That boss fight is... I will beat it. But I'm just like, damn. At what cost? How many gray hairs am I going to get from this? I felt the same thing. How much longer, Rox, do we have? Like, is this better be near the end, man. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I have to have a beer just to calm down. Just to get the... What are you doing? I'm sarcastic. No, I know. I'm just teasing. I'm saying this is not funny. ChatGPT did us wrong, man. They could have done so much better. What the hell is he doing? Okay. I'm alive. But barely. Oh, that was gonna be a cheap shot. An off-screen strike, by the way. That was dirty, even for you, Mr. Bull. Oh, here we go. I'm back in sleepy mode. One mistake and I die. But I don't even feel the fear, you know? Oh. You need a colossal weapon. Maybe level up for our sakes. We have to watch this, you know? The fights are long. Rox was saying that they're still long even when you level, which is insane. So like this is the way the fights are handled. Like this is how they go. Now they can be faster, but not much. And there's certain things you can do to kind of cheese a little bit. Like if you focus on range and all that. But my gosh. We have to watch this. I'm having to put you through this. I'm sorry. Trust me, I'll beat this quickly so that we then get on to the demo for Mortal Shell 2. And then Mortal Shell 2 will be coming out on the 17th. So we'll be featuring that game. But you would think it'd be epic, right? But it's just because we've seen this particular fight a million times already, it's just kind of lost all its novelty. But yeah, like I'd say at its core, definitely good, you know, solid game, good bones, but maybe for the first like 3-4 hours. My dog keeps dying. if you upgrade Emma, you win this easily. It's not even a hard fight, it's just so long. But yeah, I'd destroy this boss. I'm having to fight them for like 10 minutes at a time though, each phase. Since all my slots max out, I can stop time longer and have more combos. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can't stop time for too long with this one because I only have the 2 bars. And the blue, like once that bar is gone, it's like you don't have the means to freeze time anymore. And I like to save it for my combos. Uh-oh. I'm starting to mess up. Only a million, feels like more. Yeah. Feels like much, much more. You chose the fire blade? I went lightning so I could kill the little ads. Oh, come on. Right when I was gonna use Koo, he died. He's back! Koo, you're back in the land of the living. Oh, balls. Oh, he's like tired? So am I. Bull, I feel you. Ooh. Saucy. I need way more health. Oh, look at that. How did you recover so fast? You're a bad bull. It's the payment you have to put yourself through when trying to beat the game at level 1? Yeah. So I've learned. That's what they keep telling me. Holy balls, I messed that up pretty bad. No, Koo, you fool, I need you to be alive. So you said the fire sword worked pretty good on him? I guess I could try that too. In fact, fire sword would be nice because we maybe get some damage over time, right? But you would think this would be so epic, you know, like if you're coming in watching this for the first time, like this is epic, but I don't know. There's so many other fights have been played out the same way. That's the only bad part. Otherwise, man, it would have been so good. Like it disappoints me that this game could have been really good, man. We're trying to save our heals. My dog died. Koo just keeps dying. Nice. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. That's what we like to see. Oh, my dog's awake. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Never mind. Correction. He was awake. Whew. You suffer more and lose much more time. Absolutely, Rock. Same for us watching. I feel so bad. But you know, it's one day someone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the Inhuman one quietly defeated all of these, beat all these games with all these insane circumstances, and yet only the small few, a small group, close-knit group, knew of his accomplishments. And then when I'm dead and stuff, and YouTube's my legacy or whatever, they're gonna be like, wow, this dude was one of the best gamers ever. You know? So it'll happen. For me, it's enough to play it in hard mode, but playing it normally. Rocks, I feel you, brother. Oh my gosh, he started off really fast. Sorry, guys. I did not realize he was going to do that. Go buy the game right now if you level up. I don't think I have enough souls to level up. That's the sad part now. Now I'm poor. The sad part is, even if I wanted to level up, I don't think I have the means. Oh shoot. Interrupt him, sir. I'll beat this boss though. Oh. The hell? I can tell Marcus loves this game. Rox was not a big fan of Hunt Showdown, a game that I had played for a long time, but he kept showing up. Must be my awesome personality. We'll do this real quick because it's cheap. We'll do this. I'm gonna do Fire Sword if I have to. You know, those plants actually get in my way, those spider lilies. I'm not gonna summon those anymore. These things actually get in my way. My dog's gonna die, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that didn't do anything. Damn you, Scuba Steve. He keeps moving me with his horns. That's very bizarre. Uh-oh. We don't like that. We'll use these because they're a little bit less intrusive. Oh, balls, dude. My controller dies before I will actually delete the game right now. I swear to you. I win! That was miserable. Oh, the fight back from Korea was short. Well done, giant gherkins. Indeed. That was only the first phase, but we did defeat both phases now, so. We never have to do that again. My gosh. Poor Koo. Yeah, Koo sucks, man. He keeps dying. If he was a cat, he wouldn't die so much. Rox's noise. I'd like to see in third-person view, like to see my character not only be the gun or the bow. So you're not a hands guy. You like to see the character's butts. You're a butt guy, says I say to Rox. It's simply not my type. I have a type. Go for the Mortal Shell 2 beta? I will. Walter says, GG's. Thank you so much, Walter. Sorry you had to endure that. Rox just likes to see the character's butts. See, I don't mind seeing the butts as long as it's a girl butt. A woman butt. Like in my Neo playthrough. The best 30 hours of my life. Holy gherkins, man. We did it. And then we're gonna faint. After we... Yep, watch. I bet $20 that we're going to faint after it touches us. And so is the dog. And then we're gonna wake up in the cleanse walker. Marcus, oh hi Walter, mate. Yeah, Walter's been chill. He's been busy, but he's been lurking. So. Giant gherkins. Marcus, what's happening? And that's just like that. The sky was blue once again. Oh, look, Emma and Koo have fainted. After this transition, we'll be in our bed all dirty. Walter says, glad to see everyone here. I know, it's awesome. It's been really cool. It's so great to have everybody here. The only person I haven't seen so far is Slaya. I know he's busy. He's been getting ready to get back into the good old workforce. Wait. Found me one. Yes, I need to know. What did you give me? Hope? Love? I don't know. Warm words, a kind smile, sweet song. Hope. Please be hope. Dang it. We'll find out. Oh, despair? What? The complete opposite of hope, by the way. Wow. That's crazy. A little bizarre. Yeah, maybe we switch to the fire sword. How do they know about Violet? They know about Violet. Marcus, all good, Walter, mate. Hope you're well. Been away to Korea, business like, but home now. Back to chaos. Back to Ghost and Boo and Susanna. The troublemakers. Are we gonna be asleep in bed? I should have made the damn game. I should have wrote and directed this game. I hear a strange noise. Another flower, nice. How many more bosses? It's gonna be one of those never-ending games because there's 50 bosses. I'm skipping everything, guys. I'm sorry. We got to get through this. I only have so many years of life left, after all. And yes, the story is one of my favorite parts, but at the same time, they talk at this pace. Really? Yes. The whole time? Mm-hmm. And I cannot deal with that. Oh yeah, just so you know, we're base level, right? Level 1. Save that so we never have to do that again. And let's get the flock out of here. I can't. What? Hold on. Oh. Never been there, but maybe one day. Let's see. Ooh. I like white rice. I mean, I'm a simple man. Quite yummy. Marcus says, what's amazing, Walter? Loved it there. Even had to know that some property for retiring. Loved it so much. Yeah, it's awesome. And your money is long there. You know, like it goes a long way. Rent and things like that, or even purchasing properties there is just, it's just different than it is here. And they've got beaches. They've got really cool islands. I mean, they've got some cool stuff. The city's fun too. The city's more expensive, of course, but it's a nice area for sure. Walter's that good of an impression? Nice, I'd definitely visit. Rock says you can skip all the cutscenes, boring AF. Yeah, I just have been skipping the dialogue for sure. They kind of just go back and forth, back and forth. It's very like, they're very always like kind of like, wait, should I say this? No, I can't. And they don't ever get to anywhere, you know? I'm curious to know how Beast of Reincarnation knows Violet. That's pretty interesting. I do like that song. It is a good song. One of the 3 songs they have in the game, but it's one of the good ones. Hopefully we're out of the mountainous region, right? Because that was not my favorite. I did like the first region. Even the second was pretty good too. More jungly. Alright. Let's do this.
Yosh.
Matsukawa. I want to know how he knows kunai. Marcus is exact and Inhuman, hence the business branch. Get a lot for your money. It's just so clean and friendly, was amazing. Oh yeah, and then you're so centrally located to, you know, a big portion of the rest of Asia, really, and it's really nice because, man, there's some incredible places you can go to that are simply a short flight away. The language is easy to learn too. Actually, it's not very difficult. There's like 2 number systems. It's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely a cool place for sure. But yeah, your money goes a long way there for sure. And I just like how you can easily get up and kind of go to any other place as well. I mean, it's just so centrally located too. This is essentially what it looks like with the dialogue anyways. They're just like the whole time. Koo, you're a bloody mess. I wonder how many more flowers we can fit on our hair. We have tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably 3 more, and then we're done with the damn game. Hopefully. I'm just glad this wasn't an $80 game. I probably would have cried. Oh, I think I want to go... Well, no, we'll use lightning, and then when we start facing off with the plant boss again, then we'll go ahead and change it back to like the fire sword. Well, it looks awesome. Crimson Desert Cubes. It's the Abyss puzzles. Underneath the colony. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know if I could do that. Oh, all these post-apocalyptic detours, huh? No fall damage. Oh no. He said, well, the language. My guide tried to teach me some words, but she spent most of her time in fits of laughter. It was, as I was a bit crap with my pronunciation. Man, it's something that after you get it, I mean, like, obviously I don't know it, but I know a little bit. It's definitely, I don't know, it just flows really well, and you can pick it up. It's easy to like, say, oh, I understand what they're saying. You may not be able to say those words, but you understand pretty well. It's a language that you can certainly understand pretty quickly. Kind of, I think the same for Hindi as well. Walter says, so what's going on? What's going on now? Doing extra Inhuman? I'm just doing this level 1 challenge run right now. For trying to finish up this game. We're not doing any extra content at all. We're just doing base game, and I'm just skipping straight to the bosses. Boss. Unless there's like a mandatory encounter, because I'm getting kind of bored with it, honestly. It's just a game that was a little bit of disappointment because, oh man, it could have had so much, I mean, it has so much potential, but unfortunately the design choices they made are holding it back significantly. And I think that, I can't imagine that a lot of people are going to finish it, you know? Because it's the same thing. I mean, there's very few games that I can tolerate where it's like the same exact thing over and over and over again. It's gonna have a good, like, I don't know. It needs something. I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now. Why am I coughing? After this, though, we'll be doing Mortal Shell 2. No, yeah, that was not the last boss. That was just one of many bosses that are all pretty much identical. They're just reskinned bosses. They're all essentially the same. They have like variations of the same strikes, and oh man, makes it rough. Not fighting anybody. Drinking some sangria today, and you're on. Oh man, dude, sangria is great. Those are so good. Like the little bottles, or are you getting the one that, you know, the one that comes like in the, well, I guess they all come in a big glass bottle. And it's like a massive, massive bottle over here anyways. Yum. That's good. Sangria. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Rox, because that's tasty. Yeah, that wasn't the last boss, Walter, unfortunately. It was not the last boss. Just yet. I think we have maybe 2 or 3 bosses based on the, see how our ponytail has like the little flowers in it? Every time we defeat a boss we get more ponytails, so I mean more feathers, so I'm thinking there's like room for maybe 3 more flowers. But I'm just sprinting towards the boss objective now. So, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? Well, that didn't help at all, does it? That was weird. Mandatory fight. What are y'all weak against? Wait, whoa, what happened? That's certainly a mandatory fight. That's interesting though. Huh. Rock says, sorry to disappoint you, but you're still in the tutorial of this game. No way. I hope you're playing so hard. Cause that I can't. Please. Please be playing with me. Finding a bunch of plant dudes, so let's go. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Walter says, Inhuman, would you just throw your controller at this point? No, I'm not like frustrated with the game. Man, it's just a shame that they did what they did with it, man. This could have been like an amazing game. And had they not repeated the same thing over and over and over again, it could have been for sure, but I don't know. Marcus, okay, Inhuman, so I'm asking, you want Wildlands? If you want it for yourself or lonesome play, just say it, mate, not a problem. I appreciate you so much, man, but I just feel like it's not right if I can't share the experience with you guys. And because, you know, it comes back to the whole community thing, like if you guys are always helping and donating and being so generous, it doesn't feel right to be able to play it and not play it in your presence, you know, and not share that experience with you guys. So I guess I'm fine, because I'm not gonna have time to really enjoy games casually anyways, because I'm gonna be kind of juggling all these new releases, and I've kind of made it a point that I need to be active on all my channels too. I'm just leaving money on the table, you know, so I gotta be better about that. But I would love to, but I say no thank you, man. I appreciate you more than you know. I hope you understand that. If I only had like if it was slower and I didn't have so many games to cover, man, I would love to, but it's gonna be a walk of shame, isn't it? You know what I can do? Yeah, if things were slower, I could definitely at least be able to actually have time to enjoy it. Otherwise, I feel like it'd be a waste. What is happening, man? Oh, that was his plant. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. So, Koo, are you gonna attack at all, or? Nope, he's not. Rock says polar bears now. National Sarcastic. Oh, did you see that? The shirt? National Sarcastic Society. Instead of, what is it? National Geographic, like the magazines from forever ago. I like this shirt. National Sarcastic Day? Shoot, that'd be a good day for someone like me. Whee! Alright, well, let's try that again. There. Oh my goodness, thank you. What are you weak to? They're all weak to this javelins apparently, which is lightning, which I just exchanged. Maybe we go back to the lightning then. Marcus, okay, no worries, mate. Do you need any funding for any upcoming games? Are you gonna stream? So the next game we're gonna be getting is Mortal Shell 2. That's not even a full price game, so that's wonderful. That's always nice. But aside from that, then September and October we've got a few coming up that are gonna be like the full price. But we'll work towards that. We'll do some like fun chat goals. I know that in the middle of August, I'm going to be doing a celebration stream for reaching 10,000 subs on this channel, which is huge. So we're going to be doing something there. So maybe we can work towards other games we're going to be purchasing to, and featuring on the channel. But yeah, right now I'm in pretty good shape. This was unfortunate. I should have bought Relic the First Guardian. I deliberated until the very last day. But I only had time to feature one or the other. So I chose this one and I'm fine with it. The next we're covering is Mortal Shell 2. That's like a $30 game, so it's like that's excellent. So it's not even anything like pretty much everything is all within reach. And fortunately, I've kind of been I planned it ahead of time, so it's only like it's it's only 2 games a month, so it's like it's very doable. Very doable. Okay, now he's like crazy mode right now. Nice. Dude, Koo is on fire right now. Lethal! Okay, that died in seconds. Sounds good. So the bears are better to target, honestly. If I have dodged that, maybe? I saw the dumb deer do his attack. Cheap little thing. Get punched. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'd rather not get killed here. Oh my gosh. Heal! Did the bear die too? Nope. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, thank you. Goodness. That took forever. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it. Mortal Shell 2? How much is Mortal Shell 2? Oh, geez. I can find out in 2 seconds. Let's see. This will give me a mental break from Beast of Reincarnation. I'm telling you, man. And the cool thing is they came out with a demo as well, which I'll be featuring here in the next week. I have every intention to beat this game as quickly as possible. I thought that was 39. Yeah, so it's showing 49. I thought it was cheaper than that. I guess it's not full price. That's what I was saying. Normally they're 59 or 69, so okay. But yeah, no worries. So if you really feel like you want to do that, you certainly can, but I don't want you to feel, I don't know, I just feel so bad. I'm like the worst streamer, because I know they're all like, yeah, give me. I'm like, I can't. I'm terrible at that. Really, I'm just like, hey, I just want you guys to be here and hang out, you know. But if you definitely want to donate stuff, I mean, obviously it helps out more than you know. That is a stream of revenue for me, so it does help. But that's up to you, man. I don't know. I don't even know what to say other than you guys are amazing and you know this. But never feel like you have to. I'm just gonna keep going this way. This seems like the way, right? And for chat, it seems very popular. Yeah, it's because the original came out years ago and it was really solid. It was like one of the first few Souls-likes that wasn't from FromSoft that was actually pretty decent. A lot of people playing it now though are kind of it has aged, you know, not necessarily the best, but the sequel on the other hand apparently has all these improvements and this that. And I'll be featuring the demo next week, so hopefully we can have some fun with that. I guess I can just go around. Right? Yeah, so it looks like the base edition's like that 49, so... Oh my gosh. But please don't. I mean, I don't know. If you feel like you want to, then you certainly can, but... I don't know, I'm really bad at that. I don't know. It's hard for me to be like... Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's the one thing I do like about doing the video part of it, because it's just like, hey, just by watching that helps out. I keep rambling. Rock says the devs asked for the boss. Can we do a different enemy now? The director answered, yeah, change the color only. Put horns on this one. Just put horns on this one. Oh my gosh. Marcus is like, look, for the Mortal Shell Lark, enjoy, my friend. Thank you so much, Marcus. Wow. So Mortal Shell's covered. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I'll definitely get it. Now, I am 100% gonna get it. So that is so helpful because that essentially covers that. And so what we can do is we'll do the demo. And that way you guys can get a taste of what it looks like if you haven't already seen it. I will be playing the full game, and the full game does give you when you pre-order, you can play 3 days early, so we'll be able to play it on the 17th of August. So thank you so much, Marcus and Susanna. Of course, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. 50 big ones, man. My gosh, that's just huge. You guys know, that helps me so much. I just want you to know, like, that is so helpful and very meaningful to me. So I really do thank you for that. Especially when things are a little slower. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Marcus and Susanna. You guys are amazing. Much love to you. You're hopeless at biz. I know. I really am. Like, that's why it's funny because, like, it's part of, like, the streaming culture. But, man, it's just very difficult for me to do that because I've always been like, you work hard and then you get rewarded subsequent, you know, as a result. So by doing the videos, right, like the videos that I do and whatever, like that's just like, hey, if I do well enough, it gets enough views, gets enough engagement, I get enough money to eat, provide for my family. On the streams have a lot less of that ad revenue, even though you would be surprised because there's so many freaking ads, but ad revenues drop down a lot and it's more based on like donations, contributions, etc. So to me, unless I'm giving something of value, it's just hard for me to be like, hey, like, let's do $50 for this or $20 for that. It's like, ugh. So I try and make it like, I'll do extra hours or I'll include different games in the community streams and stuff. So I try and give value, but I see a lot of times that they're just typically they just have goals and it's like, all right, there's nothing. There's just the goal. So I don't know, that's weird. I struggle with that. So I am indeed hopeless at business. From that regard. For sure. But thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate you so much, man. Much love to you and Susanna, as always, my brother. Walter says, Marcus is very generous. Praise the tipster, indeed. And Rock says, I bought the more expensive edition for Mortal Shell 2. And over in your area, it was 69 euros. Yeah. Standard version's 39. Physical version price. I didn't see the rest of that. Yeah, with all the physical stuff going away too, that's insane, right? But I get why they're doing it. It's just the way they delivered that message was pretty poorly done, I'd say. I wonder if I have to defeat this guy. He looks special. All I do is eat your meals. That was awesome. Yeah, the fire sword's nice, for sure. He's always complaining. Oh my god, I'm dead. Yep. I'm dead. Yeah, so we'll be able to play the game early. I'll pre-order it today or this evening. And that way we can get the early access, which is 3 days early. So that'll be phenomenal. I guess, yeah, I do need to kill him. Thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate you, man. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. I messed up. Uh-oh. There were so many plants on the screen, I couldn't see what was happening, man. You're hopeless at business, says Mike. I know. True, true. Be more useful than Wildlands for now, mate. No worries, always happy to help you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Walter says back to the grind. Let's bind to this guy, shall we? There you go. I don't think that's gonna interrupt his strike. Roots again, maybe? To bind him? I don't mind that. This should be enough to get to the fatality range. Lethal. See, like, that's fun. That was a fun fight. That's more fun than the boss fights, honestly. Wow, okay, that was a good fight. Good enemy. I'm trying. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much, yeah. Man, if I had enough free time and it's just with two games a month, plus now I have like the other channel that I'm working on as well. It's a lot. I don't have tons of free time to play, and so I'm like, man, I just didn't feel alright because I felt like it'd be a waste. I wouldn't be able to touch it really until, shoot, after October. I don't even know what's coming out in November, so I have been hyper focused on August through October. I don't even recall what exactly is going to be coming out in November. Anything of note, anyways, for us. We'll have to look at that. Panacea, is that what it was? Interesting. I'd be happy to finish this Oh, I cannot wait until this Cobbler's is done, man. I'm over this. And again, I am kind of joking, right? But it's a good game. It's very decent. But it just, I'm just so disappointed in how repetitive they were. Like, it drives me nuts. Like, I can't believe they went that direction. Like, you guys created Pokemon, and there's 5 different enemies in the whole damn game? Like, what were they thinking? Like, that drives me nuts. So we have acid on that other sword. Maybe acid will hurt the robots, but honestly, fire looks sick because it actually like throws out fires, and I don't think any of the other weapons really do that, so I like fire. But yeah, I will be happy to finish this. We'll jump into Mortal Shell 2 beta, We have to complete the beta so we can get this really cool skin called the Flayed Harbinger. And it's a red skin, one of my favorite colors, red and black. And once we beat that, then we have a few days of downtime until the 17th, where I'll be starting the actual Mortal Shell 2 playthrough. And yes, I may actually do a challenge one because Souls-likes is actually my thing, so I'll have to see if I want to or not. We may just play the damn game like a normal person. What did I say? Like peasants do. So we may end up doing that. I may play it like a peasant. But then if it's good enough, we beat it quickly enough, we have plenty of time until September to try and do something else, maybe do a guide, whatever. Ooh, look at all the goodies. Life fruit. Bone. Why is that purple? Rock says GTA 6 November. Oh, that's why I completely blocked out November. I will not be playing GTA 6. Even if it cost me, see, I'll tell you, I am a bad businessman, because that would be a game that I could milk for days. I could milk that bad boy. But I'm not going to. As we've established, Inhuman is not a shrewd businessman, but he does own a business. A very humble one. Very humble.
Emma.
Wait, what? We need another battery, don't we? GTA 6 coming out in November. That's why I completely blocked November out of my mind. I will not be playing that, so I'm curious as to what else would come out then that would even be in our wheelhouse. You know, Rocks, we can always play Hunt Showdown. Why no GTA 6? Really just because it's just not really my type of game that I enjoy anymore. That sandboxy, you can do anything you want kind of game. You know, it ends up you just start running people over and getting chased by the cops, and that's all you do for hours and hours. That's how I play it anyway. So after a while, that freedom becomes very boring because you can do anything, you know? And so those sandbox games, ever since like GTA 3, after I beat that, Vice City, I kind of just got tired of it. The more recent ones I saw, you know, the gameplay, and it seems like they had a lot more structure to it and some more like end game type things you could do that were challenging, and the gunplay had improved pretty significantly, but I'm just not really a big fan of the series anymore. I kind of got tired of it. Similar to Assassin's Creed, for example. It's like, when it's so sandboxy and so open, like it just feels repetitive. And so like once you've done everything, it's like, okay, I did that already, I did this before. You kind of just lose it, you know? And I know it's going to be super viral and whatever, and it's going to be goofy. There's going to be so many clips and this and that, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to that kind of game. And you know it's going to have some vulgar stuff and questionable stuff, and it's like, I don't really know if I want to have to deal with that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this boss. I forgot all of your moves already, sir. Of course he's weak to lightning. Now that I've changed to fire, all the bosses do is they're all weak to lightning. Maybe we change. Never played any GTA, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the first two, you would be like, what the hell is this? GTA 3 was where it kind of created that sandbox type environment that was like unheard of at the time. I will change just for a moment. Where it kind of changed that formula up a little bit and was very new to gaming. And it was excellent because, I mean, you could literally do anything and it was really cool. Especially for PS2 days, that was awesome. What's he doing? He's just sitting there, sir. That should do something.
体力に気をつけよ。敵の攻撃をよく見るんじゃ。
Camera's wonky. But you see how all the fights are kind of the same? No! Except, you see how I dialed? Deer season. That's a 10-point buck, isn't it? Biggin. Even your brain forgot about GTA 6. It sure did. I completely was like, what? I forgot all about it. And that's a game that like the whole gaming community is like, oh my gosh, they're like eagerly looking forward to. Many of them, at least from the creator standpoint. I'm like, nah. I'll pass. Well, we've already fought this boss, so I don't understand why he's back, honestly. Oh, balls. I completely messed that up. No, you're too far. GG Larkins. Hopefully. Now his resistance is quite high. We can change that. That's that stupid delay I hate. No! Oh, cool. Marcus's Love List, the hacker. New female Vault Hunter coming out early September. What? That's awesome. Trying to research for early builds. Gotta love B4. Oh, man. B4... Borderlands 4 was freaking amazing. Like, I still love my Rafa. I played it a few months ago, and I was like, dang, man. Right after they did, like, one of the Immortal bosses. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Why is he looking up there? That's weird. What's this? Okay. But you see how, like, the fight is all the same? Like, I don't know, it's just weird. It could be, like, really epic, but... like, there's not a lot of tension, you know? Nice. Rox says, hope to see you in Immortal Shell 2 Monday. Have a nice weekend, Inhuman. Absolutely, Rox. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Be safe, and I'll catch you next week, brother. He's like, Wow, that was close. A little too close for comfort there. That sucks.
したいけど違う。
同じ行動をしてくるとは限らんぞ。気をつけろ。
Not sure what happened there, but it hurt. I know that much. Oh goodness. That attack does have an easy telegraph, but it's just weird because if you're in the middle of a strike there, you then have like 1, 2, 3 parries at a weird pace. But he telegraphs that, so we should be able to avoid that better. Oops. Say Borderlands 4 to 5 times, please, for Mortal Shell. More pace for Mortal Shell. Borderlands, 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 and Borderlands. Now it is an excellent game. It is a big game, though. I didn't have enough space to have all that when I was covering the other titles at the time. Oh gosh. So if you get hit by the first one is what I was trying to say. Like the subsequent parries are really hard to hit. So. Marcus, anyways, Night Inhuman, we'll catch you soon. Night chat. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Night night. Absolutely, Marcus. Thank you so much for. It's so nice to have you back, hanging out. I know you guys were busy, but it was just like, man, I miss having the whole crew here. So of course, I really appreciate you being able to make time and hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend, and of course, thank you so much for the donation. Mortal Shell 2 is covered, so I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll catch you guys Monday. I'm going to be signing out here as well. Flight soon. I wish it lasted longer. I mean, that stun doesn't last at all. Like, he's stunned longer in between his attacks than when I actually proc a lightning. Got me again. Oh, when he's raging like that, I forgot. It's got a weird delay, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll give it one more attempt. You know, I know that the sword is technically his weakness, but I don't really like that very much. Poison. Well, hold on. That's probably my weakest one, right? I like the fire one, honestly. It's just more of a visceral and visual attack. What about Ghost of Yotei? I heard good things about it, but I didn't even really play the first one, Ghost of Tsushima. So I probably would feature that. I mean, if it was things are really slow, I'd definitely play. It's an excellent game. So Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei, all top-notch, quality games. Okay, no, we're not dying on that note, that's for sure. We're not ending on that note. But yeah, those are also good games, Walter. Ghost of Tsushima and Yotei. Very, very quality games. Yeah, Fire Sword is the best. I really like it. Whenever they are weak to something, that really just means that they're more likely to get procced by whatever it is that you're doing. You know, that whatever's causing that damage, so it's like... But you can see even the little stun that you get is very minimal. It doesn't really last. This guy, man. He's spicy today. We'll see how he likes fire. A poison. How am I missing that? He's getting cheap. 2 dodges back to back, sir. I can't believe they reskin. Oh, they actually fighting the same boss again. I'm gonna do it one more time. Walter says, "Night, Marcus." I too am gonna say good night. Yeah, absolutely, man. Have a great rest of your evening. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna give it a few more attempts because that boss, I hope, doesn't have a phase 2. I'd like to knock this one out. We'll go with fire. Insane monster. Yep. But we've seen it before. We have seen this one before. Gosh. It's almost immediately when he starts shaking that first projectile comes out, so let's try and get this one knocked out. I really like to get this done. The more progress I make, the less I have to play this next week, so we can jump into Mortal Shell too. Keep that fire build up, baby. No way. Alright.
Koo.
Yeah, fire is better, and then we can always use the weakness of lightning to help build up that stagger as well. So not only are we getting the elemental affliction, but also the stagger. So that's got a proc fire, right? I didn't get the perfect dodge, that's so scary. Like there? Should have totally nailed that there. Dude, there's no way. Like, that should be a perfect dodge. I have to beat him now. Now we must.
Koo, 行こう。 選ぶ道
得意手だ。同じ行動をしてくるとは限らんぞ。気をつけろ。
Just keep bouncing off the different afflictions. Fire and lightning. Works out pretty nicely, actually. Might trigger it a little too far. Okay, good. Didn't want to trigger it from that far. There you go. Lightning's building up really nicely. That should be good. Not that poison really hurts him, but anything for now, eh? Can't see anything. That was cheap. I should paralyze him. Hopefully that's just the end of it. Thank you so much for following Yan Mark over on Kick. Welcome, welcome. I should do the trick now. Unless he has another phase, which I hope not. Yeah, no, he's got another phase. No way. I can't believe the formula with this. They just really couldn't think of anything else to do. Level 1, let's go. That's right. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Alright, big guy. That's terrible. get that fire proc here soon.
進化まで同じとは。だが強さの間違いじゃ。気をつけよ。
This has to burn him. No? He's being stubborn today. Oh no. I take my hand off the controller! Okay. What's he doing now? No, he's healing. What are you doing? Need as much health back from Koo as possible here. Dude, why is that happening every time now? I gotta get that health up, so. No way! Ah! Damn it, man. Oh, you winning, son? I was kicking some major butt, and then I didn't know that. I mean, every boss in this game has like 17 phases. You fight the same boss 30 times each. So I had him phase 1 down, pretty easy. Phase 2 was going really well, but there was a few dodges that I just couldn't nail. And sadly, I died on that last one that you just saw right there. Phantom! I'm trying to win, brother. But yeah, we'll see. Adam says, good stuff, man. Pumped to see someone doing something fun and challenging with this game. Yep, I am too. It definitely helps break up the monotony and the repetitiveness and the redundancy a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will be picking this back up next week, finishing it as quickly as possible so we can jump into Mortal Shell 2. We've got lots to cover, guys, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you, of course, for being the best part of my channel. Until next time, it's the Inhuman signing out.